Good evening and welcome to Eagle Eye News at 6. I'm Lucy Jane Ragsdale.
And I'm Chloe Thaler.
Auburn welcomes CIA Director Gina Haspel this morning. Haspel is a University of Kentucky alum who for the past 3 years has served on the front lines of the CIA.
Throughout her career, she has received some of the nation's greatest honors, including the Intelligence Medal of Merit, a Presidential Rank Award, the Donovan Award, and the George H.W. Bush Award for Excellence in Counterterrorism.
Haspel was sworn in on May 21st of 2018, making history to become the first woman to serve as director of the CIA on a permanent basis. But her speech was not without controversy. University officials had to escort an attendee out after this incident.
Protect our country and our Constitution.
You remember the thrill of the CIA black site that you tortured people in? And the evidence that you destroyed? Tell these young children. Tell them who you tortured. You know their names. They're still in Guantanamo Bay. You're a decrepit human being, and the only people you should be talking to is a prison guard in a jail cell.
I'll continue.
The university has not commented on the incident.
Auburn University and Southern Union State Community College can look forward to a partnership that will make Auburn more accessible and affordable to two-year college students looking to transfer and complete a bachelor's degree.
Provost Bill Hardgrave told the Board of Trustees at its meeting on Friday that the partnership entitled Path to the Plains is aimed at helping highly motivated two-year college students who desire a four-year degree but may face financial barriers.
The program will initially serve a limited number of students studying biosystems engineering, public relations, or geospatial and environmental informatics.
For all the Auburn basketball fans, have no worries, Bruce Pearl is not going anywhere anytime soon.
The history-making Auburn basketball head coach signed a new 5-year contract where he will continue as a head coach, earning $10.5 million throughout the 2023-2024 season.
He will be paid $3.8 million per year, with the salary escalating $125,000 each year after the 2019-2020 season, according to 247sports.com.
The move was made Friday, less than 1 week after the Tigers' first appearance in the Final Four, and will make Pearl the third highest paid coach in the SEC.
Of the offer, Pearl said, "I would like to thank President Leith, Alan Green, and the Board of Trustees for their belief. The investment in me and my staff demonstrates their support of the men's basketball program moving forward. I'm happy and blessed to be at Auburn and live in this wonderful community."
A new culinary center for Auburn campus has been in the works for close to 15 years. That vision becomes a reality soon, beginning with the new Tony and Libba Rain Culinary Arts Center groundbreaking last week.
Auburn University is already known for its hospitality management. With the new building, students will be able to expand upon this knowledge with new majors and minors available, as well as studies including beverage, wine, brewing science, and spa management. Construction on the Culinary Center is expected to begin in the coming months and be completed in 2021.
And after the break, see a recap from the Tigers' first official football game of the season.
You're watching Eagle Eye TV, Auburn's news leader.
This is what high blood pressure looks like. Talk with your doctor to create a treatment plan that works for you. Go to loweryourhbp.org.
After 15 years of smoking, Eva Marie quit. There's a new lung cancer screening that could save her life. You stopped smoking. Now start screening. Learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Welcome back. I'm Owen Meadows with Eagle Eye Sports. Auburn hosted their annual spring game, also known as A-Day, this past Saturday. Many eyes were on Gus Malzahn as this was the first real opportunity for many of the new guys to showcase their skills. One battle heading into the spring looking at was the quarterback battle, as it seems to be wide open between Malik Willis, Joey Gatewood, Bo Nix, and Cord Sandberg. Eagle Eye was there to bring you the story. Auburn football hosted its annual A-Day game to mark the end of spring practice on the Plains. Over 40,000 fans showed up with high expectations to see which direction the Tigers are headed in with summer right around the corner. All eyes were on the quarterbacks on Saturday as 4 candidates have emerged with the opportunity to fill the hole Jarrett Stidham left in the offense after his departure. All 4 prospects delivered on Saturday as the unit combined to go 29 of 36 passing with 367 yards and 5 total touchdowns. Highly touted freshman Bo Nix led the way statistically, going 11 of 16 for 155 yards and 2 touchdowns. Joey Gatewood and Malik Willis added on 3 more TDs, with all scores coming in the first half. The defense added to the excitement with an impressive second half in which they held the offense scoreless and grabbed 2 takeaways as well. Derek Brown led the way with 2 sacks. The day's biggest surprise, however, was the output of the receiving corps. Seth Williams was the day's offensive player of the game, while Matthew Hill and Eli Stove turned some eyes as well.
The whole receiving corps, like, it's just not two, it's just not one of us, it's not like 3 of us, it's the whole group. Like, we all gonna put up numbers this year. So
I'm glad that all of them came back. You know, they're gonna be really special. You know, I know they don't get a lot of attention, but you know, our O-line is gonna be real special this year.
After the game, fans flocked to the field to celebrate with the players and coaches while they signed autographs. After a successful spring overall for the university's athletic department, Saturday served as a reason for even more excitement on the Plains heading into the fall. This is Owen Meadows with Eagle Eye TV. Baseball looked to bounce back after falling to Texas A&M and College Station over the weekend. The Tigers lost the series after dropping the first game Friday night, tying up the series with a shutout on Saturday, but then dropping the finale by a final of 4-1 on Sunday. The Tigers traveled to Atlanta last night to take on the 16th-ranked Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets in a rematch of a game from earlier this season where the Tigers fell 9-3. This game would not go well for the Tigers as things looked good early, jumping out to a 3-0 lead through 2 innings. Georgia Tech would chip into the lead with a run in the third, and after a 3-run 4th inning, took a 1-run lead. After Matt Scheffler tied it up by 4 at the end of the 5th and 6th inning, the Tigers found themselves in an 11-4 hole. And Edward Julian double would be the last time the Tigers touched the scoreboard, while Georgia Tech continued to put up runs. The Jackets would come out with the win by a final of 11-6. Coach Butch Thompson said of the team, quote, "We've got to create a different rhythm in our ball club." The loss drops the Tigers to a record of 24-13 on the season, with the series against the 17th-ranked Ole Miss Rebels looming starting on Thursday. The Auburn softball team welcomed in a tough South Carolina squad for a 3-game series over the weekend. Game 1 was one to remember, and Eagle Eye was there to bring you the story.
Tonight, after their series win against Tennessee last weekend, the number 12 ranked Auburn Tigers looked for another SEC series win against the number 16 South Carolina Gamecocks in an exciting game hosted here at Jane B. Moore Field. In the bottom of the first, Auburn was up 3 runs. Thanks to Ashley Swindle's pitching, South Carolina was held at 0 for the first 4 innings. In the bottom of the 4th inning, Kendall Veach hit her 18th home run of the season, bringing the Tigers' lead up to 4. The Gamecocks responded in the top of the 5th with a home run, adding 2 runs to their score. From there, Kennedy Clark hit a single that brought in 2 runs in the top of the 7th inning and tied up the game at 4-4. When Chardonnay Harris came in to pitch in the 7th, the bases were loaded, but she struck out 2 and stopped South Carolina from gaining a lead. In the bottom of the 7th, thanks to a 3-base error, Bree Fornes was waiting to run it home when Morgan Podani delivered a game-ending hit, the first of her career. Podani's hit into right field ended the game with the Tigers up 5-4.
Honestly, Bree put the ball in play, and once it hit off her glove, I knew she was going to make it to third, and she's got good speed. So, what I was trying to do was just put a good swing on a good pitch and let the ball fall, because infield was in, which gives me a lot more room to run and put the ball in play. So, just took a deep breath, entered the box, and said game on.
With the win, the Tigers moved to 33-8, 9-4 in the SEC. The second game of the series will be held tomorrow, April 13th at 11 a.m. From Jane B. Moore Field, this is Delaney Barrow, Eagle Eye TV.
The Tigers would go on to finish the series, even though it was not the exact result they wanted it to be. After the exciting win on Friday night, the Tigers couldn't seem to find their offense Saturday as they went down early and only managed 1 run, while the Gamecocks put up 10 on the scoreboard. Sunday's game was a little different, but with the same result, as a late 7th inning rally would come up short and the Tigers would fall 8-4. The loss drops the Tigers to 33-10 on the season and 9-6 on the conference schedule. After the break, meet our new pet of the week, Bono. You're watching Eagle Eye TV, Auburn's news leader.
It's my job to pay attention to the game, and I take my job seriously.
While I'm busy watching the game, I need your help keeping an eye on the stands.
If you see something that doesn't look quite right, tell a law enforcement official.
We all play an important role in protecting our communities, and you can help.
If you see something suspicious, say something to local authorities.
Green red hat. Oops. Red shirt, blue shirt, yellow shirt. Oops. Yellow pants, red pants, green pants. Oops.
I see you mobbing over her. Let's go. Let's mob. Let's crawl. Let's crawl. Let's crawl.
The UN Sustainable Development Solutions Network, or SDSN, recently launched a U.S. chapter to mobilize and support American colleges and universities. The SDSN has been operating since 2012 under the UN Secretary General to promote practical solutions for sustainable development by accelerating joint learning and promoting integrated approaches that address interconnected global challenges. Over 60 academic institutions were involved with the historic opening meeting at Columbia University in New York, including Auburn University, which was represented by Janica Alavalapati, Dean of the Auburn University School of Forestry and Wildlife Sciences. As a land-grant university, Auburn is already a leader for several sustainable development goals, Alavalapati said.
Yesterday, President Trump declared that a major disaster exists in the state of Alabama and ordered federal assistance to help local and state recovery efforts in the northern parts of Alabama affected by severe storms, straight-line winds, tornadoes, and flooding from February 19th to March 20th of this year. This is separate from the severe weather that devastated Lee County in early March. Trump approved a disaster declaration for that event almost immediately. Governor Kay Ivey released a statement saying, "The state of Alabama is far too familiar with the often unpredictable, damaging effects of severe weather. In recent months, our state has endured a variety of storm systems, including immense and historic flooding in North Alabama. Alabama is very grateful and pleased to welcome this news. President Trump always stands ready to help Alabama, and I'm grateful for his hand in the recovery process. We can now fully be on the road to recovery because of the assistance of President Trump."
Food entrepreneurs of all ages gathered on Tuesday at the 7th Annual Food Entrepreneur Conference to learn from one another as well as teach entrepreneurs of what it takes to make it in the business.
On Tuesday, the 7th Annual Food Entrepreneur Conference welcomed food entrepreneurs from all backgrounds, including keynote speaker Ashley Jones of Coca-Cola.
I'm Ashley Jones. I'm the Market Activation Manager for Coca-Cola for Central Region. The most inspiring thing for me for working for Coca-Cola is just the brand acknowledgement all over the world. So I find a lot of pride being involved with a company that's as well known as Coca-Cola.
She's an advocate for the entrepreneur, especially college students looking to step out on their own.
Just want to encourage you guys that if you are starting a new business or new product, or you're going to get out there and launch something for yourselves, to really know who your consumer is. So it may not be blanket wide like Coca-Cola, but it also may not be as minute as you may think. So determine who your buyer is and go after them.
In Auburn, I'm Kara Rhodes reporting for Eagle Eye TV.
The Food Entrepreneur Conference continued on Wednesday and welcomed successful food trucks around the Auburn area.
This week's Pet of the Week is Bono. Eagle Eye's Morgan Garrett headed to the Lee County Humane Society to see why Bono is such a great dog.
Hey, I'm Morgan Garrett with Eagle Eye TV, and we're here at the Lee County Humane Society with our Pet of the Week, Bono.
So our Pet of the Week this week is Bono,
He is a 2-year-old mixed breed dog. He is black with a little bit of white on him, and he's very friendly, super cool. He loves running around in circles in the play yard. He has a blast. Treats are, of course, his favorite thing. And we really love having him around, but we know that he belongs in a very special forever home. He is heartworm negative, already neutered and microchipped, so he's 100% ready to go home today. He really enjoys being like the only dog in the family. He's very attention hungry, so he wants to just steal all of your love for himself. He doesn't want to share it with any other cat or dog. He just wants to be like your number one and only. He knows how to sit. He's really energetic. He'd love to go on adventures with you. He would be perfect for any family that's looking for just one dog in their household, not really looking to get any other pets anytime soon. He would be perfect. And you can fill out an application for him on our website, which is leecountyhumane.org. And you can check out pictures of him and all of his furry friends here at the Humane Society at our Facebook and Instagram pages, which are Lee County Humane Society. Our regular adoption hours are Tuesday through Sunday from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m.
At the Lee County Humane Society.
A heartfelt moment was captured outside Notre Dame Cathedral just hours before it went up in flames. Find out more after the break.
You're watching Eagle Eye TV, Auburn's news leader.
We're all part of your community.
We all play a role in keeping our community safe.
So protect your every day.
If you see something suspicious, say something to local authorities.
With data breaches on the rise, finding the right tools to protect you and your loved ones from identity theft is critical.
That's why the Alabama Department of Revenue is providing residents a free and secure mobile app that uses your face to confirm your identity, so only you can claim your state income tax refund.
Download the Alabama EID to your smartphone and complete a simple 4-step registration process.
Using facial recognition technology, the Alabama EID verifies your identity by matching your face against the picture used to make your driver's license or state-issued ID.
With the Alabama EID, there are no usernames or passwords to remember, and only you can authorize the Department of Revenue to process your state income tax refund.
Don't let someone steal your state tax refund.
Protect your refund.
Protect yourself.
Learn more at alabamaeid.com.
Only an hour before a major fire broke out at the Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris, an American tourist captured a heartwarming photo in front of the iconic church.
Her search for the people in the picture has gone viral. Brooke Windsor of Michigan captured the loving moment between who she presumes to be a father and his daughter, spinning in circles while smiling in front of the historic building.
The two were identified early Thursday morning. Although they wish to remain anonymous, the father says he is grateful for the picture, especially given the events that unfolded shortly after.
That's all we have for you tonight. Be sure to tune in with us next semester and check out our website, eagleeyeauburn.com, for all the latest headlines. I'm Chloe Thaler.
And I'm Lucy Jane Ragsdale. Thanks for joining us, and War Eagle.